Hello everybody, oder is this the one? I hope
I think we are live now.
we are live now, but
Oops.
where is
Okay.
Ausrichtung? What is this? This is the other camera. Okay, sorry.
Could you write us if you see us in Hoch- oder Querformat?
We want to Ausrichtung is not available. Diese Ausrichtung ist nicht verfügbar. Drehe das Gerät zurück. Okay, guys. Also, no post. I'm sorry, we have to do it this way. Here's Valeska and
Hi.
hi.
Ich kann ein Video machen.
Yeah, let's see. Warte mal, hochkant. Yes, only hochkant because I don't get this sign for. Anyway, learning by doing, and we do it now.
Okay, I will try to.
Unfortunately,
to ask.
yeah. If somebody has clear instructions, but I don't. All the buttons here is front camera, rear camera, microphone, some effects, and the other thing I don't know. It's a Klappe.
Okay, Lucas is with us. He's
Yeah.
writing.
Okay. Okay, hello from snowed cut of Louisiana, USA. Hey, hello guys. I try to make us straight. If that is straight, it's good. Okay, maybe we can look at.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
so this stream is about the NAMM 2025, and as you can see, we arrived in sunny California, but this was a long journey. And we actually do have a problem. Houston, we have a problem because you will see at the end, the gear is not here. We only have the stuff that we brought with us from Germany, which is a NanoCap Neo Pro, AmpX, and a guitar. Let's show my trusty BluGuitar master build number 47. And this guitar has these kind of notches to slide in a send, so I can screw. Can use the screw with a send piece, and it's not. I don't need a screwdriver, which is not allowed to take on the airplane. And I put it together this morning and. Fresh strings, and it's in tune, which is good because I need that guitar for tonight's rooftop jam with Ronnie Lee, Marco Mendoza, and them all. Fantastic jam. So that gives me a very good feeling to have something that I know it's working. It's, yeah, I can trust this guitar. Okay. Now let's show you a little bit about our way, how we got here. And the whole thing started 5 in the morning yesterday, back in Germany. Wait a minute. For some reason I hear a peep in the background. That's probably some lorry trying to park or whatnot. So, this is the reality when going to NAMM. Recorded a little video on my laptop or yeah, early morning on the train to Anaheim, from Anaheim to Frankfurt, from Frankfurt to LA. Yeah, the early birds. But it's cold. And she was what was it? Stricken. Stricken. I don't know what the English word is, but hey, yeah, very.
If we arrive, I hope it's finished.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. So, this is part one in the stream. How to get to the airport. At the airport, of course, we met the whole industry. I didn't film there, but we met. Martin Reichert, ex-Houston Kettner salesman, which I was very happy to meet. Tom Wendt, the one and only friend of mine that I go back a long time. He is now with Kemper Amplifiers. And yeah, we have been doing great things back in the Steinberg days when I did some software for Steinberg recording. It was actually through him. And then we met Axel Hartmann, the designer of a lot of synthesizers, and who is also a friend of mine that helped to design AMP1 and AmpX. So that's super cool. And I don't know, so many other people from the industry. I mean, on the flight, you even recognize people that you knew from Summit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So where the whole industry is on that flight. So what is this video here? This is train.
The airport.
Okay, let's bearbeiten und nach links drehen, ne?
Rechts, jetzt würde ich rechts.
Ja,
oder nochmal.
Okay, dann nochmal links und nochmal links. Nach rechts. Es ist. Hä?
Das war das andere links.
Ja, pass auf. Hello, good. So this is you filmed that. This was Frankfurt Airport. Okay, we are at the Frankfurt Airport on the way to the Lufthansa counter. My Strat and one AmpX is in here, in the back, and T-shirts and stuff. And the nano cap, another AmpX, is in the big trolley. Yeah. On the back I have a laptop, a few other things for video streaming and stuff. That's what we're doing. Cheers. Okay, so this was walking from the Frankfurt Fernbahnhof to
the gate.
To the gate. Yeah.
A run.
A run.
Not
actually.
a walk.
Actually, so after arrival, what is this video here? I think that's also upside down.
Arrival hippie.
So we found a hippie in the grass. No, this was last night. Okay, so backwards, nach links drehen. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, no, this was last night. So once we got here, of course, we had to get a hire car. We had to get a bus to the hire car. Then we had to make the queue, get in the queue, wait for an hour, and then finally we made to have a hire car, and we arrived at our Airbnb, which we share with a lot of good German friends, which we will talk about in a minute. But this was the first thing that Valeska did when we arrived, the hippie in the sun. So we found a hippie in the grass.
Another hippie.
I think everything is illegal in this country, maybe this too. Good morning. That's the cigarette. Yeah. Oh, this was like this morning. So we are now heading for the NAMM to get our badges, to see if anything is there, if there is, hey, you know, what we need at the booth. Maybe not. See? So, and yeah, so let me show you. This is our rental car, but what's even more important is I think this is the one. Hey guys, this is the Airbnb apartment with BluGuitar coming with a Nissan, Nick Huber having a, what is it, Chrysler, and Kloppmann with his BMW. And yeah, no details, but good morning. Good morning. Mr. Andreas Kloppmann in the house, Ilan, Nick Huber, and Aaron. And somewhere is Valeska getting ready to present. Okay. Tons of guitars, and this is our living room. Yeah, by the way, there's coffee and the early breakfast. We go for real breakfast afterwards because we are all jet lagged, so we are up in quite early in the morning. And we decided to team up with Andreas Kloppmann, my dear friend and pickup guru, and Nick Huber, another dear friend and guitar luthier guru, we decided to rent this huge Airbnb apartment, which actually has like 2 separate houses. And so we have all enough privacy, enough bathrooms, enough sleeping rooms. And of course it keeps the cost down. That helps. And it's good for making friends. It's something that gives us, bounds us together as a family, as one of those music industry families. Okay, so next step is, you know, I was putting together that BluGuitar master build, which I actually, can show you the bag. Comes from this bag. It's exactly it's a soft bag, and it's exactly the measurements allowed to take on a plane. And here I have some extra things like an extra expansion foot switch for AmpX. It's a prototype, but this gives you another 6 switches for the AmpX. Inside there is an AmpX. In the bag there is a spare guitar strap with a BluGuitar logo on it. There is the AmpX expression pedal, which is a cool thing with a magnetic sensor, neodymium magnetic, so no potentiometer, which will get scratchy or something. So yeah, I think this unit dissolves a proper pedal for volume, wah-wah and whatnot. And it actually can be expanded to have more pedals with it, with a module that slides in here. I have this in another case, which is somewhere else. Yeah, and in this bag also goes my trusty Stratocaster, as I was explaining in the past. I simply take off the neck with these 4 screws, and this time I was actually having the strings off as well. So I have put on new strings this morning, and the what is it? The diagonal measurement of a Strat neck is exactly what fits into this bag, and the body goes underneath in between a few t-shirts, and everything is cool. And Bob is my uncle. Yeah, so that's the traveling style we do. Here's one more for you. Oops. This is going towards the NAMM Show, just to give you a little feel for how that looks nice. California drive. This is sports school in LA. And here we see a little bit of a water creek. Very rare these days. Okay, this is Chapman, and we are heading towards the convention center, which is South Harbor Boulevard. My favorite parking is in the back of the convention center, so we're getting closer to hall, whatever we are, C or D. I think it's C. Anyway, and we have to get a re-entry, since we have to get we have to do the live stream. Hope that will work out. Okay, here's Daniel, not Daniel Steinhardt, Wilkinson, not Troy Wilkinson. Cliff Eastwood. And here we have Orangewood. Yeah, I'm just in a stupid mood. Yeah, we are still on West. Yeah, anyway, so these are the streets going to NAMM. And the next thing is, I see the comment here in the chat is like, I treat my stuff as tools. Yes, and that's what I have always done, also with my original 61 Strat. I know it's worth a lot of money now these days, and it's very precious to me, but still it's a tool. It's not something, in German we would call it Monstranz, a religious thing that you present to the audience and don't even touch it and everybody has to bow. No, it's a tool. It's just a guitar that I use that is dirty, that is being played, that I sweat on. Everything is, this is what it was designed in 1954 and produced actually here, right behind us, because we are in Santa Ana here, very close to the convention center. You have seen the drive. And just behind that is Fullerton. And Fullerton, we stayed actually in an Airbnb last year, and this is where the Fender factory was back in the day. So this guitar, now the baby of this guitar is very close to its origins. Yeah. Anyway, I'm all about tools, and of course, I make sure that nothing breaks. But I'm not religious about these things. I always have improved and twiddled around with the guitar, and I only have one really collector item, which is the 1964 all mint guitar. But you rarely see me with this guitar because it's too clean, you know? So that's nothing for me as a working musician. So next movie here is, I think I missed the one where Walk to NAMM. I think this, fuck. By the way, this is the long road from Germany all the way through Iceland with 11 hours flight, LH456 Lufthansa. We are on this flight every year. So let's see what else we have here that I wanted to show you. Nice. Okay. What is this? Let me check. Hey guys, now we are approaching NAMM. This one is Walk to NAMM, and I have bearbeiten, nach links drehen. So, arriving at my favorite parking is Southwest Street. Why? Because it's kind of the back of the show of the Anaheim Convention Center. And friendly guys sold us a ticket for $25. That's the price you have to pay for a one-day parking. $25. Last year it was 20, and I remember it was 17 and 15, and it started with 10. But anyway, I still choose that parking, and they cost all the same, by the way, because then you are pretty close to the halls, and you are already on the right side of the halls or close to your booth. And I asked for a re-entry ticket because we went to the booth to check if everything is there, which it's not. You can see this in a minute. I was really shocked, and I could predict it already. So something is weird, and the tension is rising. But anyway, this is the parking, and this is what happens next. You go out of the parking, and this is 2025. And let's see how it looks this year. Elevators. No, pictures good, Steelers. By the way, this is the trolley with a NanoCap Neo Pro. And here are the colleagues. Again, Mr. Nikova. No badge? Oh fuck. Okay, no badge. Okay. So, this was the first news. The first news was if we would try to get into the hall, even with our electronic online badges on the mobile phone, they didn't let us in. But what happened was we went to the door, to the gate, asked the friendly guy of Russian Federation descent. Yeah, one of those million Russians that didn't like to stay where they were born, and if we could drop this trolley with the nano cap there, so we don't have to take it to where we got the badges. And he was very friendly and very nice, and he personally took care of that trolley, so we could leave it there, and that was helping a lot because it was making walking easier. Okay, so next we got our badges, and then we came to the booth. Hey guys, we are approaching the BluGuitar booth, which has a little bit, a good, yeah, or a good piece of bad news. We arrived, but the bad news is our gear has not arrived. But I see a friend here. Yes. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, we are here, but no gear. Okay, guys. See you later. Yeah. Cheers. The point is, yeah, we've been by the booth before, and now shit happened exactly as I felt it happened, because I was preparing the whole shipment thing 2 weeks ago, and somehow it was working like a charm last time. When we came to the booth, everything was already sitting on the booth. But our warehouse is in Duluth, Atlanta, and they had storms. So for some reason, something is fucked up there. And I hope our shipment is somewhere here, landed in Los Angeles, and hopefully at the convention center, and hopefully at our booth sometime. So as you can see, the temperature is rising, and we are not sure. But in the worst case, you know, that's something also what I learned. I got a guitar, so I can play. I got 2 AmpXs, so I can make noise. I got a bunch of people having AMP1s here in the US. One is our dear friend of RBI Music, Rick Taylor, who's distributing the vintage guitars in the US. And they also have my signature model, so I would be sorted in the worst case. And the next thing is he has also an AMP1 and a nano cap. So I would have at least 2 caps, an AMP1, an AmpX, and you know, that this is the minimum we can show, plus our little extension pedal here and there. But I'm in good faith that something will arrive. Well, think positive, because that's the only thing you can do.
Großer money too.
Yeah, großer money too. So, they shut down Hartsfield last night, Atlanta. Yeah, that's the big airport. I've been there, yeah. Wow. Fuck. So, you know, whatever, you know, we are here, and we actually slept quite okay because the jet lag is heavy. I woke up when Kloppmann and the guys who are already here in town for a few more days, when they came here around midnight, but then went back to sleep and had a good sleep. So still a few wrinkles here and there, but this is rock and roll. But hey, you look beautiful. You look fantastic.
Good answer. Okay.
Yeah, good answer. Yeah, and I tried to stay healthy with orange juice. And the coolest thing here in California this time around is sunshine. When we come from minus whatever or freezing temperatures.
Yeah, -3 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
I think degrees, yeah. And here we have 20, 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's absolutely, yeah, it's palm trees, nice. I mean, it's, we know, we can feel the dry air. And, you know, I can feel it on the lips.
Yeah.
And it's not only in the convention center, it's also here, because this area used to be a desert. And all the plants here are watered with the Hoover Dam channel and whatever they built 100 years ago. Otherwise, this would not even be possible to have such a civilization living here. But it's cool. It's so cool to be here in the sun, and it is an exciting day. It's the pre-day of D-Day, of NAMM Day 1. NAMM is starting tomorrow morning, so we have a lot of things to fix, and time is limited. So I can feel a little pressure, but in the worst case, you know, it's like with the guitars. Dirty. In the dirtiest case is we hang up a few t-shirts that we brought with us as a logo for BluGuitar. We put the guitar around my neck and have 2 nano caps, AmpX and AMP1. It's quite essential gear. And
less is more.
Yeah, less is more. I mean, who knows? So I think this gives you a little bit of an insight and feeling behind the scenes of what it is to be exhibitor at such a show. And you can see with our colleagues, Nick Huber, we are all in the same kind of boat. We all have the same problems. Of course, there are companies that are booked into the Hilton Hotel right next to the convention center, but I don't want to spend $400 per person per night. If that's actually enough, I'm sure it's not less. There's a few more places that you can get, like across the streets, because it's close to Disneyland, and therefore there's family-friendly prices also. And this is what we're actually renting here. It's a big Disneyland family apartments for large families, which we are in this music industry. Yeah. So this is where we are at. Let me look at the comments here. Okay, last night Father Frost had loved all the landscape here in white. Ah, okay. We're
bigger.
well, here, we can read it. Okay, Father Frost back in Germany. Okay, he has no Father Frost anymore. Alex Chilim, hey Alex, good to see you. You are playing tonight, me too. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Alex. What tomorrow? It was 18 Fahrenheit when I lived yesterday. Can relate to chill. Yes, I mean during the night it's getting chilly. Yes, that's true. But now I can take off my shirt and be fine. Okay, Helmut Guitar. Make sure you get some blue banners, maybe from Sweetwater. Okay. Give him a order. Opportunities often come with unplanned incidents. That's a very good mindset. Be open for whatever fresh solutions. If there's a problem that you can fix, we will do it in the mix. Round the train. Okay, yeah, okay. Good times. Yeah, that's a good times. Okay, well, good luck. Thank you.
Fender at NAMM. Have you seen Fender?
Fender is not there. No, I think they have like a business lounge. I haven't seen the booth, but we only had a quick walkthrough. But I would have spotted a Fender booth. I don't think Fender is there. They are there with people, but not with a big exhibition. It's what I think, because we had a really quick run to the booth and back, and if there was Fender, or they are in the other building up the stairs and have their own universe, maybe. We'll find out. But by the way, next week's live stream we can do the recap, and then we can tell you how the whole thing ended. And of course you will see maybe the one or the other picture the next days with like nothing, BluGuitar t-shirt and AMP1 and AmpX or nano caps, very small. And I brought a very few that pedal amp no, the pedal amp company sticker. I have 2 of those that we put somewhere. Secret, we are the secret source. Anyway, you can get all these infos on the walkthrough that I plan for tomorrow, and on the recap for even more details. What is this? Helmut, it just takes the Blug name on the banner. Yeah, but it's yeah.
Helmut.
Yeah, Helmut, we. Greetings from Croatia. Greetings from, well, California. Today. Yeah, nice guys to read all of your comments here. Don't you have the wrong T-shirt on? Yeah, I have. This is my setup T-shirt. Hey, and there's nothing wrong about AMP1. AMP1 is always. It's always a good choice. And the AmpX is getting there, yes, but it's not finished as always. I have to. I will have a T-shirt that says "Not yet." Okay, not yet. It's BluGuitar, not yet. This is all you need to know. But I might switch the T-shirt for the X. Everything fails. Rent a video projector and cameras and display the website. Yeah. I mean, we will have some fallbacks, and if everything fails, I buy 2, 3, 5 cases of beer, and we have the biggest booth party, and we have the coolest booth then. And you know, there's always be open for positive things. Yeah. So yeah, this is where we are at right now. Maybe I can learn how to stream in horizontal for next week, but it seems to be not so easy, or I don't find the settings here. If somebody has an iPhone, what I use right now, it's an old one, 12 Max Pro, just for the information, and knows how to stream this horizontal way, let me know. Maybe there's a setting or something. Put it in the comments and I'll fix that for next week so we have more panorama. Okay. Mr. Thomas, it's hard to read with all this light coming from this side. Mr. Thomas, your product AmpX is ready? Not yet. I watched your videos. It's clear that improving products is an ongoing journey. Yes, now it's the time to jump into the market. Let me explain why I said not yet. You are right. I achieved a lot, and I achieved what I wanted from the amp being a copy of the original amp. That means I have my Plexi Marshall and I have the AmpX reproducing a Plexi Marshall from the guitar into a cabinet. So I reproduce the electronics of this amp. And this is the same thing I have done with other amps as well, Vox AC30s, Fenders and so on. But now comes the challenge. Since these amps usually are played with different cabinets, their own Fender open back tweed cabinet, or echo, or with other speakers, I have to find a way how to match them to use them with only one cabinet. All I'm saying there is not yet, which means there are things that I know I want to have ready before I ship it. So it's not like there's the sound and now we face the problem. You will see me with this amp, and then you will see other people, and then we are shipping. And that's the way it goes, and I believe that's the way it must go. Anything else is a shortcut that we all would regret, myself and especially you. There's things that you don't dream about, but I see already. And I'm very confident that we get there, and I'm very confident that we get there in a hopefully not too long time, as we have achieved so much already. And I don't have to start from scratch with many things because they are already implemented. I have great wah-wah pedals. I have a boost section which I have to spend a little bit more pedals to recreate, to sign it off, but my feeling it's okay. So this will take just a little time and drive pedals, and I'm not worried about any of the digital side effects, which are delay effects and stuff like that, because there I can always update things, and I already have the good things, because that was things that I started with at the very beginning, and I am super confident that this is not a problem. The challenge on the AmpX project is exactly where we match, or where the analog meets the digital world. And this is something nobody has ever done before. And also the things you don't see, like calibration of our hardware, of our AmpX, is done, which makes sure that every AmpX reproduces the sounds the same. In the digital world, this is easy, because the algorithm is the algorithm, and every processor will give you the same sound. But in the analog world, you know, guys, if I buy a nice vintage Marshall and I buy another one, two from the same year, they sound different. And I cannot offer a product that has many different amplifiers and they all sound different on different AmpXs. Then you go out and find the perfect AmpX for you. That's not a solution. We have created a platform that is so precise within a 1 dB range of tolerance, and sometimes even less, that we can reproduce the amp sounds of all these different amps at the same consistent quality. So if you have your 50 watt plexi on one AmpX and the next AmpX, they are almost identical, or they are so identical that I can't hear it or you can't hear it. And this doesn't exist in analog technology up to this point. And this is a big thing that we already achieved and signed off. So, you know, not yet means I know what I'm doing, and I have a good reason not to produce before it's all. And this is the main point, before the whole thing is approved by myself and double checked by some others. I wish I could sell now too, because it would be great for our bank account. We are running, Valeska is doing sales. Sometimes we are running dry, but this, you know, it doesn't help. It simply doesn't help if we push things. That I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I play one, and I know where we are, and I know where I want to be, and it's not that far. So bear with me. I think I know what I'm doing. My first business card I had in my life as somebody working for somebody else was sound designer, and this was back in last century. So I've done this for a while.
Only go where no man has gone.
Yeah, yeah. We go where no one has gone before. I mean, this was what is it? Raumschiff Enterprise, Star Trek.
Star Trek, yeah, genau.
Yeah, Star Trek. Hey, and it's the truth. You know, when I came up with the idea, we all, I mean, we is the teams, Julian, Andre, and Andreas. This is the team working on AmpX. They all thought Thomas is crazy, but then they told me it's possible. And of course, everybody underestimated the whole thing. But this is not the point. The point is, it's really new ground. And therefore, I don't build a bridge that collapses. Simple as that. And let me walk over it, and then you can do too. Blug track, that's a good one. Yeah.
Captain Thomas Kirk.
Oh yeah, I always liked Captain Kirk. He was a smart commander. Commander Blug. Okay, hey guys, I think that's good for now. I think our next task is to get in contact with somebody that knows where our gear is and how to get there. And actually, I think the next step is get some breakfast. Yeah. So stay tuned. It's a wild life I know the wildfires are up there, hopefully not burning anymore. What's going on here? Spiel doch mal was zur Not mit der Mundharmonika.
The blues.
Yeah.
Gear blues.
Yeah. You know, in the worst case, I can always play without an amplifier. And I'm not getting tired. I'm not getting tired to tell people that this is a good exercise as well. New strings, see? So I have to break them in. It's good that I do it now and not tonight. Hey guys, stay tuned. Thanks for joining in and bear with us whatever might come. But it's exciting times here in sunny California. And yeah, Valeska is trying to relax as well. And you know, it doesn't help to get annoyed or angry. So abwarten und Tee trinken. Ja, oder manchmal schon. Okay, cheers guys. I have no idea where to switch it off. Is there? I think here. Okay. Stay tuned. See you guys.
Ciao, ciao.
Ich möchte